Okay, welcome back to the final part of putting together our web page. For those of you following along, please rest assured that this is probably the most tedious part of this entire semester, is just making it through this basic HTML chunk right here. And this is really, we're not going to take it any further than this. Next week we're going to look at CSS, which I think is actually a bit easier, and then after that it's just on to working with CMS. Okay. So let's add a link first. So the first thing that I want to do here is I want to actually set up a paragraph tag because I want the text that I'm going to link to be treated like a paragraph, formatted and spaced just like the text in the paragraphs. All right. So I just typed in this the paragraph tag again, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image. Now how I do that is a link. I'm sorry. I'm going to add a link. Okay, let's go ahead and. Hello and welcome. All right, there we go. Hello and welcome back. Let's go ahead and look at our web page again here to recap. Here it is. Again, we've got our headings and our formatted paragraphs. You know, we've got some actual text formatting going on here with our bold and italics. What else do we have? We got these H3 headings, and we have this unordered list. I'd like to add a link in here now. So basically all you need to do to add a link is the first thing that I want to do is I want to add a paragraph tag because I want everything, the text that I'm going to link to be treated and formatted just like the paragraphs are and spaced like so. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to add an anchor tag, okay? And that is just, this is an anchor tag right there, okay? And that's how we make links. But we need to add an attribute inside of this anchor tag. So what I need to do is actually type in href, which is href, equals, and quotation mark. And what we're going to do is actually add in the link. So I'm going to go ahead and put another quotation mark, and then right in the middle here, I'm going to paste a web URL. Now, I want to show you something here. So what I have is I just have the Wikipedia to the tree site here. Okay, I know it's not very imaginative, but whatever. Okay, and I'm going to paste that inside of here. Notice the HTTP. You have to have that. Okay, you need to actually have the protocol. The reason why you want to do that is because by doing this, it lets the browser know that you're going to be linking to an external web page somewhere on the internet, and so you have to have that HTTP. Okay, this particular Wikipedia doesn't have a www. Yeah, don't worry about that. But just make sure that you have the HTTP on here. Just whatever web address you grab, you know, even if it's like www.google.com, make sure you put the HTTP in front of it. Okay, you need to do that. Okay, so I have we're referencing to the Wikipedia tree site. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to add a title. Okay, now titles are important for a number of reasons. Screen readers will actually read these titles. Okay, and also if you hover your mouse over the link, this is what will pop up. So I'm gonna type in visit the tree wiki. Okay, and clearly I didn't put this in quotes, so I'm getting the color coding there. Visit the tree wiki. Okay, easy enough. Now, what I'm actually going to do is close or get out of this anchor tag. So now we've closed it. That's the first part of what we need to do. Now we need to actually add the text that's going to be the link. And I'm going to go ahead and just write visit the tree wiki again. Okay, now this is what's going to be visible. All right, so now we need to close that anchor tag. Remember, we opened our anchor tag. This whole thing right here is our anchor tag. It's got a bunch of attributes in it. So we're going to close that. And it already knows that, yep, that's what you're going to want to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and close my paragraph tag as well. All right, let's go ahead and preview this in Firefox. Yes. And so you can see we have a link right here. And I'm going to click on that link, and it's going to take us to the tree Wikipedia site. Lightning fast internet. There we go. All right. So there's one thing I don't like about this in this particular instance, and that's that it opened it up into the same window. So I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and make this open up into a different window. And all we have to do is write, notice where I put that, right after everything else, but still within the anchor tag, target equals underscore blank. Okay, and of course I have to have that in quotes again. Okay, so target equals, in quotation marks, underscore blank. Now, watch what happens now that we've added that target equals underscore blank. Here's our website, or our web page, and there's our link, and I'm going to click on that link, and it did what? Absolutely nothing. Because I didn't put a T on target. Alright, let's try that again. You know, typically I would edit that, but I think you guys can handle that. Alright. So here's our website, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Visit the Tree Wiki, and it opened up in a new page. Why is that a good idea? For some people, maybe that's just a preference thing. I think as far as getting your online presence out there, whether this is a portfolio or if you want to be, have showcasing some products, you don't want people following links on your web page that will take them to other web pages that will take them to other, and then on and on and on and on and on, as people surf online, and the next thing you know, they might not even remember that they were on your site or anything. However, if we do it with this way, so that it opens up in a new window, and there's times to use this, and there's times where I find this totally annoying, so it kind of depends on your web page and what you're doing. But if this was a page about a certain product and somebody clicked on a link to look at something else, and then from here they click on a link and they click on a link and they click on a link, and then when they're closing their tabs, oh, there's your web page again. So it's a way for them to never really leave until they want to actually close your web page. And so, I mean, for that reason, it can be a good thing. Okay, so that is how you create links.